Hello, everyone. Welcome to Life Coaching Access. So, Life Coaching Access is your daily access with professional certified life coaches brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. So, Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. So, Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. So if you want to know more about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with Coach Roselle through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. So I am Coach Candee Teng for Self-Love 101, discovering the power to heal from within. So your access with me is every Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So for my segment today, I will be sharing episode 6, Imagination. So what you see and how you see yourself reflects the world. So again, it's ano no para siyang kakaiba. It's supposed to be imagination, but I really want to focus on image, the word image. So imagination. So please tag your friends in the comment below and invite them to join our conversation. And you may also share this FB Live to your timeline and FB groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So again, hi to our viewers. Great afternoon. And yep, you're joining me with Self Love 101, discovering the power to heal from within. So I'll just give a recap for the last 5 episodes. So we are on episode 6. So for episode 1, I have discussed about healing permission to love. So again, self-love is about giving yourself the permission to love yourself. And aside from that is having a personal mission. A mission statement is the first step of really clinging into or going through the journey of self-love. Because again, self-love is not a journey that is a one-time process. It is a lifelong process, and having a mission statement helps you, especially when things get tough. And then for the second episode, um, I shared with you see self-love for what it truly is. So I shared with our viewers what self-love is and what it is not, and the critical part that I really want to share here in the recap is self-love or self-care is not self-love. It doesn't necessarily mean when you are self-caring, you love yourself. So again, self-love is deeper than the physical things that you do. So when you talk about self-care, it's all about external. While you talk about self-love, it's all about internal. It's about the way you see yourself, how you embrace yourself, all parts of you, even those sides that you have difficulty embracing, the dark sides, the monster in the closet, the things that you wish to hide under the rug. So these are all part of self-love. And when you actually encounter or you go towards a journey of self-love, you naturally begin to do self-care. But it doesn't necessarily mean if you're self-caring, you're doing self-love. And then for the third episode, I have shared with you unique ingredient of self-love recipe. So I have this episode really promotes the creativity, and I encourage you to allow just your creativity to flow, no? And I presented different an example of a recipe that you can have for self-love. And the key point here is that it is not the recipe because like any other recipes, no, when you cook, recipes are standard, but what really makes a recipe or a meal very sumptuous is the person that cooks the meal. So it's not the recipe, but it's the person. So it's the same with self-love. No matter what kind of self-love recipe that you do, if you don't have the unique ingredient, which is you, the secret sauce in the process of making a self-love recipe work, it will not work. And then for the fourth episode, it's all about motive action. So here I've presented the incentives and the motivations that you can do in order for you to take action in the process of self-love. And just last week, this was a beautiful moment though. I've shared with our viewers the bridges in your life. So it's all about loving yourself enough to burn bridges. So I presented some of those sayings that, alam mo yung sinasabi na, don't burn don't burn bridges because you don't know when you will cross it again. And I've shared what really burning bridges is in connection with self-love. And again, I've shared my story, and I've shared a very beautiful poem. Syempre, puriin ang atin, di ba? That's what self-love is about. I shared a beautiful poem that I have created, and it's the first poem that I have created, and parang hindi pa naman last, no? Eventually I hope I can create more, but yeah, so that's it. And for this afternoon, I'm going to share about imagination. So dahil ako to, again, kakaiba siya because it's really from the word imagination, but I really want to focus imaginations on the image. So it's all about what you see and how you see yourself. It reflects to the people in your space and the world that you see. So, babatiin ko lang po ang ating viewers for this afternoon. Hello, Coach Nilo, Coach Tin, and hello, Nico Magalona. So, thank you for joining us this afternoon, Coach Mao, Coach Sean. So, again, tag your classmates. Asa na ba ang classmates natin? And if you know someone who will benefit from this talk, you can just share this on your timeline, and you can tag or mention your friend in the comment section. So before we begin, I'd like to invite you. So I'm very, very excited with this mental health certification program. So the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs is now the first bona fide mental health and life coaching institute in the USA. So we hope to bring greater impact in teaching social, emotional, personal, social, and coping skills alongside with licensed clinical staff to help lessen the rise of mental illness and, of course, to end the stigma. And we have this mental health certification. So if you would like to be part of this massive growth, no, sabi nga, if you want change and if you want people to really see the difference, especially in terms of mental health and the stigma that it creates, it has to begin with you. So join the pilot class this coming December 5, 6, and 12, and avail of big discounts in tuition fee. So if you want to know more, just connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for registration assistance. Yan. And also, Learning Gaps Track is back. I'm very excited with this. So for the coaches who graduated from the institute, this is a free training. So you have to register on the link provided. So if you want to know, or if you want to know, or you register and you want to know that link, so just message me, Coach Rizal, or any of the CMs or or senior coaches of the institute. And if you're someone who is yet to be decided to join our community and you really want to explore on life coaching and know what it is all about, this is a great start for you. So each of the track, if you can see, there are five tracks. So each of the track costs 2,500 pesos. But if you complete all the 5 sessions, or you choose to get all the 5 sessions, pasensya po, you get 10,000 for the whole track. Ayan. And then also, I would like to invite you, since it's November na, no, and December is coming, it's per months, and instead of spending your money or your resources on no things, especially for yourself, I really encourage you. Alam ko po may 11/11 sale. So gawin po natin, instead of 11/11 sale, gawin po natin December gift for ourselves. And I would like to invite you with Master Coach Ace path to self-encounter. It's a 6-week journey to finding your way from understanding your purpose to nurturing your hashtag joyful zone. So this is where self-sabotage ends and where your self-encounter begins. And reaching your highest potential is only possible when you are able to awaken your quest for purpose in life, and when you are more than willing to be past the happy state. So again, being happy and joyful are two different things. Happiness is very dependent on external factors, while being joyful is all about your internal state. So again, it's time to challenge yourself, your thinking process, your limiting beliefs, and behaviors that are preventing you from operating in your joyful zone. At bakit po ako, I'm really very, very excited to share this because I'm joining here as well. Lahat po to join ko, even the mental health certification, no, because it's all about the process and it's all part of the process of self-love. So may connect pa rin po siya. Ayan. So again, for this afternoon, it's all about imagination. Para akong may accent, no? But it's all about imagination, and it's about what you see and how you see yourself and how it reflects the world around you. So if you see me looking on this side, so nandito po, I'm looking at the press mat so I can see, no? Ayan. So, hello to Coach Nords. Ayan. So, if it's the first time you're meeting me, I am Coach Candee Teng. So, ayan, I'm a professional certified life coach with coaching focus on self-love towards healing. So, I empower emotionally wounded people, no, to live past the wounds. So, when people think of wounds and healing, they think that they have to heal first before moving forwards in life. But in reality, it's on moving forward in life that you eventually get the healing. And people with emotional traumas and emotional pains usually get they don't get to see the beauty of life ahead. They don't get to see the possibilities in life that life has to offer them. And I really work with people who have emotional traumas, emotional pain, and they want to go past through the pain. And it's not just no being free from the pain, but living life despite the pain and getting the inner peace that they want and the love that they want. So I am a certified life coach by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs based in Dallas, Texas, USA. And of course, I am a mental health advocate because as I've been sharing, no, I used to be clinically diagnosed with multiple mental illnesses, and up until now, even though I am healed, I can say that I am still mentally challenged in terms of how the way I think, because it's really it's not the common how other people think. Ewan ko kung nagets niyo yun. Basta yon. So, hello, Coach Mau. Ayan, ImagEnation. Oo, nagets mo, Coach Mau. It's about ImagEnation. So again, I invite you for this afternoon dahil ako po to, colorful po ang slides natin. So be intentional in getting your hashtag pack my bag moment. So these are key points, aha moments, words, sharing that resonated with you. Yung iba, alam mo, tinamaan ka sa puso. Yung sabi nga ni Master Coach, bato-bato sa langit, ang tamaan sa pool. So these are things that speaks to your heart and pinches your heart, kumikirot. And these are the powerful realizations, or for some words, no, epiphany. And when you get this, you usually say, I'm done, I got it, sold na ako, pwede na ako umalis. But then again, please, I am just starting, so please do not leave. I encourage you to finish this episode. It will just take 30 to 45 minutes of your time. So you can put your comments below, no? So during the duration of the talk, if there's something aha moment, you can just type in the type as a comment below your hashtag pack my bag moment as well. So pwede namang more than one ang hashtag pack my moment. So just keep on sharing this because you get to bless the space. So again, I encourage you to share your pack my bag moment also on your timeline, so you get to bless other people, especially for those who needs to hear and see your aha moments. And if you want to put a context so people will know where your pack my bag moment comes from, you can put hashtag life coaching as access and hashtag self love 101. Ayan. So, let's begin. So, are you ready? So, for our viewers, ayan na, hashtag ready, hashtag kung ano man yung gusto nyo, go, 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 kung ano yan, di ba? Are you ready? So, again, as we begin, I invite you to take just a 30 to 45 minutes time for yourself. And when I talk about for yourself, you get the permission to be yourself, to be honest with yourself, to really open up your heart, to allow vulnerability to come in, to allow your authentic self to come out, and just allow your heart to speak with you, and not only speak to you, but allow yourself as well to listen to your heart. Ayan, so it's time to check in. So if you have a mirror, go ahead and and look at the mirror, pocket mirror ba yan, wall mirror, whatever mirror, or if you can uh yung camera ng cellphone, the selfie mode, go ahead and really look at yourself, and first ask yourself, how are you feeling today? So it's more of how are you feeling right now. So again, please feel free to type in the comment section below how you feel. Again, this is a safe space, and we share. No, I value your opinion. I value your thoughts, and it's beautiful when the space is very engaging. And I'll try really my best to engage with our viewers for this afternoon. And the second question is, when you look at the mirror, what do you see? So ano ba yung nakikita mo? Kilay mo ba? It depends on kilay mo ba? Wrinkles mo ba? Whatever it is, just go ahead and share it. And lastly is, what image do you see? So again, these are, no, the what you see is different from the image that you see. Pag ang sagot mo ako, then, sino ako? Kaya, yan po yung tanong doon. Yeah. So, image, in case, I really love to look at the meaning of things, no? So when you talk about image, ayan, ang dami niyang sinabi. Ang dami sinabi ni Miriam, ni Tita Miriam. So to give just a focus, no, for our talk, an image is a visual representation of something, likeness of an object. Ayan. So what image, di ba? I'd ask you, what image do you see when you look at the mirror? Second is, it is a mental concept. So, kaya siya tinanong, no, how do you see yourself? Or what do you see? So probably what you see on the reflection may not be the mental concept of how you really see yourself. Yeah. Then the third is, it's an exact likeness, a person. Maganda dito, it's a person strikingly like another person. So you may be able to see yourself, your reflection on the mirror, but the question is really, who are you reflecting? Ganda nito, a person strikingly like another person. So in the image that you see on the mirror, who is the person that you see? Ayan. So, what do you see? So sabi nga ni Nords, no? Time to check in myself. So how I am feeling right now. So she feels satisfied because she was able to get a health check. Tama ba? Health document. Nag-buffer ako. Health document kanina. So it's a passport to travel. So congrats, Nords. Ayan. So ayan na. So ayan. So mag-ano lang tayo, no? Mirror on the wall, or in this case on the screen. So mirror on the screen. So the question for yourself, what do you see? So when you look at yourself, do you see yourself as someone broken? Do you see your brokenness, the brokenness that you've experienced in your life? Or do you see failures? When you look at yourself, do you always see your failures? Do you see your dreams? And if these are dreams, what dreams do you see? Do you see the broken dreams, the unfulfilled dreams, the dreams that you have hidden? And you really, really want to do these dreams, but for some reason, you feel like you don't have enough time. And it's way past sabi na, no, it's too late. Ayan. So, what kind of dreams do you see? Is it a broken dream? Is it a hopeful dream? A dream na towards the future of what you can do and what you can be? Do you see beauty or ugliness on you? So again, when you look at yourself, what do you see? Do you see the beautiness or the beauty in you, or do you see the ugliness in you? Do you see hopefulness in you, or do you see the hopelessness in your state, in your situation, in you, in your life? When you look at the mirror, what do you see? Do you see all the what ifs? When I talk about what ifs, is this the regrets? Regrets. Now, what if I have done this before? Will your life be different now? Or is it the what ifs towards the dreams? No, na what if I do this, and what if it works? What will happen in my life? And then, is it what can be? When you look at yourself, do you see yourself in terms of what you can be, what you can become, and who are you becoming in the process? And when you look at the mirror, do you see your past, your future, or your present? Yep. So since ako po ito, ayan siya. So again, um, if you're silent, no, if you're really into the process of reflecting and coming into awareness, just let me know if you're still here. We are just starting. It's just a short talk. I promise. It's just a short talk. Um, just hashtag relate, hashtag connecting, hashtag aray. If it's my case, no, hashtag arouch. It's aray at ouch, yung double na aray. Is it arouch? Yeah. So, uh, there's always a story behind whatever I am presenting. So I wanted to really capture image, because as I was thinking of what I will be sharing about self-love, because again, this is my journey, and uh, in coming really reflecting back, what I wanted to share was really the image of how I saw myself before and during the journey of life coaching. And I want to start with this, because you have to come face to face with your reality, with how you truly see yourself and what you see when you look at the mirror. Because for those who doesn't know, no, again, I suffered from multiple mental illnesses before. So yung pinaka-striking doon is really the PTSD, because I was sexually molested when I was young, and I was raped, no? And this is part of my journey of my being. There was a moment in life that I really couldn't look at the mirror. As in, promise, I couldn't look at the mirror. Alam mo yung when when I look at the mirror, I tend to just dissociate myself. So malamang kaya ako may multiple may multiple eh, multiple personality disorder, no, or DID. I also have that, and there are actions that alam mo yung pag nasa sarili ko, I shouldn't. I know that I wouldn't. So there are so many shameful experience in my life, and I felt so broken, and I just felt so dirty, so unworthy. I just felt that I'm someone who doesn't deserve to be loved. Ayan. So, yun po ako. So, when I really look at the mirror, I, I really can't. Yun siya. So, mag-aayos lang ako ng buhok. before I came to decap yung kasagsagan ng brokenness noon. I just fix my hair. Actually, parang hindi nga, nagsusuklay lang ako. Tapos bye-bye, ganyan. I really don't prep myself, no. So wala din ako before na hygiene. So ayan. So what you're seeing now is a version that's way improved. But I really want to share. It's really when you look at the mirror, yun siya. What do you see? What do you see with yourself? And as I journey, through the through life coaching, I began to see myself in a different light, in a much more beautiful light. And I realized no na at that I've wanted healing so much. So for those who don't know, I want to focus on used. I used to be a yoga teacher, a yoga practitioner, and I stopped, because I've been into different methods of healing. I've done different workshop. I've gone to mysticism. So anything spiritual nature, mga energy healing, spiritual healing, kung alam mo yun lahat, just to find the healing. And in life coaching, eventually, I've learned that healing really is not about what you do, but it's about who you see yourself. And that's where really the power of healing begins. Healing comes from within you. That's why, di ba, self-love 101, the power to heal is within you. So you just have to really see yourself and to see the beautiness despite whatever happened to you in the past, despite the situations you are facing. You just have to really muster up that courage and journey on that path to encounter yourself, your true self, so you get to begin to heal. You get to move forward in life while you heal. Yeah. So in the process of no no of going through personal coaching program with Master Coach A, so it's different pa. So I've invested really in my personal coaching with Master Coach A. So Master Coach A, thank you very much because I've really come a long way, no. And even if I'm progressing, there's no stopping, no, because there's still more that I know that I can do. And life is an ongoing journey. Again, self love is a process, a lifelong process until the day you die. So it's still a continuous process. And eventually, as I was healing, in this present season of my life, when I look at the mirror, it's no longer more of what you see, but there's another question that came up. Who do you see? Who do I see? And then it becomes a realization that as I continue on, as I really love the onion, no, the in the process of healing yourself, as you and encountering yourself and loving yourself, you slowly peel the layers of your onion. So slowly yan. And the more deeper it gets, mas matapang. When we say mas matapang, alam mo yun, mas naluluha ka in everything. So it's the same with self-encounter and self-love. So in the process of peeling away layers of pain, layers of unforgiveness, and everything, and then I got to a point that I began to ask myself, who am I? And when I look at the mirror, who do I see? And it was a very painful moment to finally realize, and naiyak ako. It's a very painful moment to realize that who I see in the mirror is actually not really me. It's not the authentic me. It's just who I wanted to be. And alam mo yung nasa loob ko na gustong lumabas. But before I can let myself out, my true self, my authentic self out, I have to face the reality of who I really am reflecting. So again, if you go back no doon sa image, the definition of the image, it's a reflection of a person. So the question that I really want to ask you is, are you reflecting yourself or are you reflecting other people? And when I talk about who do you see your mom? Expectations of your mom, grievances that you have from your mom, or ikaw lang as a mom, your role as a mom? Do you see your father? Do you see the expectations of your father? Do you see the responsibility of you being a father? Alam mo yun, do you also get to reflect the pains that was once from your father? Or do you see a reflection of your significant other where you have just based yourself towards what that person wants you to be and who that person wants you to be? Alam mo yun, yung standard ng ibang tao. Or again, it's sibling. Is it the responsibility of being a sibling, of being a sister, of being a brother? Or then again, is it what the expectation of your siblings are to you? Or is it your boss? Are you reflecting your boss? Oftentimes, no, we complain of how your boss treats you in your workplace, but and how you actually it's not just the boss, it's the people around us, no, how we express our, I don't want to say remorse, no, but yung mga hanash complaints natin with people na they are like this, they're like that. But are you mindful that in the process you are not becoming what like one of them? Or do you reflect the society, the standards of society, or the cultures and traditions of where you grew up? Like for me, I'm a Chinese, so again, there's a standard in society, and there's also a different standard with cultures and traditions. And then, as you slowly really look at this in its totality, are you also like me? Whoever wonders, who who am I really? Without everyone, who am I? Have you gone through the stage, or are you going through the stage that you really ask yourself, who am I? Why do I no longer recognize the reflection that I am seeing on the mirror? Why is it that when I look at the mirror, the reflection that I am seeing is a different person? So are you in this moment of your life? So unless you know who you are, you will always be vulnerable to what people say. So unless you know who you are, you'll always be like what people want you to be. And as you continue to live life like that, you suddenly feel that that hole, that emptiness within you. So who are you? And are you willing to really go on a journey of self-love, of self-encountering, and finally seeing yourself in an image of who you truly are? Yeah. So let's now move on to imagination. Yeah. So how do you imagine, or how do you want to see yourself 3 years from now? So again, it's imagination. So remove your what ifs, remove your doubts, remove all your excuses, and just allow yourself to imagine who you are 3 years from now. This is for others they may call it visualization, but yeah, it's more than just the visualization. I really encourage you to be really specific as how you imagine yourself 3 years from now. It can be, you can imagine yourself wearing your favorite clothes, alam mo, fully groomed, and you can go far to see what you are doing 3 years from now without any limitations. Just alam mo yung ikaw lang, yung walang expectation ng ibang tao, walang tama, walang mali, yung kung sino lang yung gusto mong ikaw talaga 3 years from now. Sabi ni Coach Nilo, why does my reflection show who I am? Yes, Coach Nilo, that's my favorite song, Reflection from Mulan. So yun talaga din yung story ko, Coach. Coach Nilo, you got it. Ayan. Now, the second is, imagining that, no, and very specific with what you see. What can you do to make your imagination a reality? And if you look at the definition of imagination, it's the action, it's faculty, it's action of forming new ideas or images or concepts, diba? Not which is not present in the senses. So it's your ability to be creative and resourceful, a part of you that imagines things. So kasama dito yung what ifs. If you could just continue to imagine, no, without taking an action, you still live in that world. But again, the beautiful thing about imagination and allowing yourself to really imagine an image of you, of who you really are and who you want to be, is for you to be able to start working on it. So picture yourself 3 years from now. Who are you and who have you become? That's something that's really beautiful. No matter who you are in the present state, if you really cannot see who you are, if you cannot answer who you are, then I encourage you just travel to imagine yourself 3 years from now. And then from that 3 years from now, that beautiful picture, imagination that you see, what's something that you can do right now to move towards that reality? So it can be a little step, it can be just as simple as reaching out for help. And just like how I did know, I reached out for help because I knew I wanted to become someone. Alam mo, may picture ako, but I'm scared. I don't have the courage. There's fear in everything. So I asked for help. I asked help from a life coach. So that is Master Coach A. So you may want to be able to also connect to certified life coaches in the tribe. So again, if you want to ask for help, just connect with Coach Giselle at 0917-586-1661. And what you imagine the most is who you are deeply inside. Ayan. Oftentimes, no, when we look at the mirror, we see all the flaws and everything, the whatnots, alam mo yun. Basta lahat na siguro ng kasamaan mo, nakita mo. But have you ever wondered that there's a part of you when left alone? You really start to imagine yourself in a very beautiful light. And that imagination of yourself, I want you to really capture that. Alam mo yung madami ka imagination. I'm sure you have plenty of imagination throughout the day, throughout your life. But really think of that imagination that's really striking, na paulit-ulit siya, na parang nagtatag sa'yo, na humihila sa'yo. So that person that you imagine is who you are truly, deeply inside, screaming and wanting to be heard, wanting to be seen. Na gusto na naman nila na finally, this time, that when you get to stand in a mirror, it's not other people that you see, but it's now your true self, who you are truly deep inside, that you have hidden from the world because of all the pains and the brokenness. Now let's talk about nation. I won't dwell much with this. So nakuha to ni Coach Mau, no? Imagination. So there's a really three aspects of this: the image, the imagination, and the nation. So when we talk about nation, it's about community, it's about tribe, but most of all, it's a large body of people united by common descent, history, culture, or language, inhabiting a particular country or territory. Most often time in pain, we get to isolate ourselves and we get to really ask, why me? I mean, bakit ako? Bakit ako lang ganyan? But have this thought ever occurred to your mind that there are other people like you who are going through this tough times, your situations, and they also need your story. They need your voice to be heard because, like you, they're covered in bruises. They want and they need help in wounding, in I don't know, in healing their wounds. And the more you keep and the more you reflect other people on the mirror, you deprive the nation, you deprive the community, you deprive other people of the help that they can also get. So when you decide to really show up When I say show up, you show who you are truly with all the vulnerability, with all the brokenness. Then you will see that there is hope for you and there is hope for other people as well. And you get to begin to make the space, the space, your ecology, a better space. And a nation, no, it doesn't mean it has to be as big. It's a tribe. It can be a small tribe. But when you are able to really show yourself, show who you truly are, journey on self love, journey on self encounter, you get to become a healing force to other people as well. Yes, you may be wounded, but there is such thing as the wounded healer, and that is Jesus. And you can be that because you are also created in the image and likeness of God. So wherever you are right now, whatever process you are undergoing, know that there is hope, that there is light. And it's perfect, no? The world has slowed down, so you can rediscover who you are. With this pandemic, maybe it's already sending you a message na it's already time that you have been living the expectation of other people, you have been reflecting other people in your life. Maybe it's time to take control of your life, to be empowered, to finally live the life that you have always lived. And maybe you have been wondering, where do I begin? Then this is it. Rediscover who you are. Rediscover your true self. And have you ever wondered that perhaps you were born for such a time as this? This is your moment. Perhaps this is your moment. This is your time. A time to heal yourself and a time to be a blessing to others as well. Sometimes you have to step back, you have to take a step back to see that you're moving forward in the right direction. Oftentimes, when we stand too close to the mirror, we get blindsided to just what we can see. But if you continuously take a step back, you see a larger picture. And maybe you're you're in that season of your life right now. And all you have to do is just take a step back, really look at the reflection. Maybe you're in the right path. You just have to begin that journey. You are so much more than what you see in the mirror. Yes, because who you really are is who you are deep inside your heart. And there is so much that your heart wants to reflect on the mirror. And when I talk about this as well, you are so much more because you are created in the image and likeness of God. So God created mankind in his own image, in the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. So whatever brokenness, no matter how dirty you see yourself, unworthy you see yourself, know that you are created in the image of God. And when we talk about God, it's all about goodness, kindness, compassion, love, light, and you belong to the light. No matter where you came from, no matter what had happened, remember and always believe that there is goodness inside of you, that there is kindness inside of you, and there is hope inside of you. Ayan. So again, judge your worth and value by what God says about you in His Word, and not and by and not by how somebody else treats you. So if other people treats you different, other people doesn't show you love, then it's time. Begin to just show love for yourself by going on a journey towards self-love, towards discovering what self-love is, what self-love can do to you, and the beauty of healing that comes from self-love. And with that, I would like to invite you for Self Love 101 workshop. It's called Create Your Self Love Recipe. It will be on December 19th, 9 o'clock a.m. So this will be limited slots. So feel free to message me for the details of this workshop. And if you're someone like me who wants to really start on a journey and you're discovering for other options, I invite you to avail of Master Coach A's emotional rehab program. So this is a beautiful self-paced program to heal from emotional pain, trauma, breakups, and betrayals. So I really encourage you, and I've undergone this program, and this is a very, very beautiful program. And I've got so much unforgiveness with people in my life before, and undergoing this program really allowed me to to not only forgive but see the beauty of forgiveness and see the beauty of pain that I have experienced in my life. So again, I also would like to invite you next week. This is again every Fridays 4 p.m. It's all about self love and healing. So join me again next week 4 p.m. and I invite you to connect with me. Let's talk. So you can follow my page. It's Coach Candee. You can drop me a message there, or you can drop me or add drop me a message on my personal Facebook. No, it's Candy Teng. And you may also want to join my group. It's Insane State. And you can reach me through my number 0917-894-0400. And before I leave, one of the inspiration of this talk really is a song that I have listened. It's really a Christian song, and I'd like to share this with you before I end. Image of God by We Are Messengers. So I woke up with a broken heart in my chest. I couldn't sleep, couldn't get no rest. Weighted down by the heaviness of life, and I tried to shake it, flipping through my phone, but all it does is make me feel more alone. How could anything that feels so wrong be right? 7 billion voices separates us, but only one can show us who we are. We are made in the image of God. Beautiful shades of love. We are made in the image of God, made in the image of God. That's where the light comes from. We all need the same medicine. We all need another second chance. There's no first in line at the foot of the cross. Father, forgive me. Show my concrete heart. We are made in the image of God. Beautiful shades of love. That's where the light comes from. We fall apart. We all lose sight of heaven. But still, your love is chasing us. Give me a heart for every heart that's breaking. Give me eyes to see we're so much more than flesh and blood because we are made in the image of God, which has beautiful shades of love. Again, you are made in the image of God because that's where the light comes from. If you want healing, healing is from the light. And healing becomes possible when you begin to shed light in the deepest, darkest corners of your life to the darkness that you are experiencing. And it starts with you deciding to take that step to journey on towards self love, encountering yourself. And as you encounter yourself, you will see that you are a beautiful creation of God. So, as I end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub. So, this is where I am currently located inside the library of the Cup Coffee Republic, and it's located at Pioneer Center or PC Compound along Pioneer Road, Brixton, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. So, this place is just across Bayanihan Center. And of course, our coaching hub is open physically from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. only, but virtual operations is 24 by 7, and we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day, any day of the week. So just please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. And again, I would like to say Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you want to catch the past episodes, it is on Life Coach Philippines videos, and just go ahead. And it is also in Coach AI Connect YouTube channel. So I'll see you again next week, same day, same time. Love bomb boom, love bomb boom, love bomb boom. Bye bye.